I'm here to talk about the LGBTQ community and the people within it. They are a order of people. There's trans people, gay people, black people, and even people who come out as bi. I believe it's okay for them to come out and speak, because if you think about it, there is people out there who are too scared to speak out and who are too scared to even say anything. I think that it's okay if you have a friend, you don't, or a family member, or anyone you know you can speak to, you can speak to them. It is like saying that you're too scared to come out to anyone because of a particular reason, like they won't listen to you or they pick on you. I think we have rights in this country, and I feel like some people take that out of order. I believe that the people who take it out of order are the ones that have come over to this country to start a new life. I believe that the people who have been in wars, it's sad to know you've been in wars, and it's sad to know that you've had a dictator who you really didn't like, or a dictator that made your country the worst place on earth. I understand that, but then you come over to this country and touch up our kids and well, look at schools and, you know, even take photos of kids. That I think is disgusting. I don't like it, and I have no respect for people like that. I just have to say that the people that do come over on boats, the meaning is dinghy. I mean, those people should respect our culture, respect our likings, and respect our food, respect the way we speak, and respect our privacy. Because there is points to this where not a lot of people understand that Britain was home to Vikings, home to the Anglo-Saxons, the most notorious gang of people when this country was being first introduced, first found. And people from other countries were too scared to come over here because they knew what the Vikings or the Anglo-Saxons would do to them. So I think that there is a way of doing stuff in this country that not other countries think of. We have cups of teas. We have cups of teas with biscuit, and we have a full English breakfast. That's what we do in our country. We drive differently, dress differently, and it is difficult for me as a person to see that my country is being turned into some sort of zone in between reality and not reality, if you know what I mean. And I have to say that it's perfectly fine if you come out as anything or anyone. Well, if you come out as being gay or anything a part of the LGBTQ community, I'm perfectly fine with that. I have to say that there's some people that are horrible scumbags that I believe should go back to their country, and some of them are the Chinese, the, well, Muslims, some of them, and some black people and some white people, because they seem to come over to this country thinking they own everything. But no, this is our country. I was born here, proud to be British, proud to be an Englishman. I am proud to see that my country has grown into a big a big idol to me. My country has grown into a big idol to me, and my idol is my country. But it's sad to see some people, especially Muslims, looking down on people that dress up like girls or come out as gay or even trans. That is a bit of a disrespect to our culture. And we don't disrespect your culture, so why are you disrespecting ours? It's like you get free benefits, you get free food, you get to live in a nice warm hotel, where us Brits, us proper Brits, have to pay the gas and bills, where the government, the gas bills and electric bills, and even where the government is paying for your bills, and they're not paying for ours, they're paying for your bills. They're not paying for us, the proper Brits. They're paying for the ones that have come over by dinghy, a boat. I say that because I'm very conclusive to it, because I believe that they shouldn't get all that because they come over on a dinghy or a boat. They shouldn't be allowed all that. All they should be allowed is to, say, get off, go back to your country. Because I believe that you don't own this country. You never did and you never will. And I find it disrespectful that people like that keep running everything around here, knowing that it's not their country, it's ours. We're British people. We know Britain for what it is. You just come over by dinghy, a boat. There is some religions, there is some people that came here who have lived here for generations. The Indians and the black people, they've been here for a very long time. And some, even the Chinese as well. Even some Asian people. But I find it disrespectful that no one can respect our cultures, our ways and our life. And I find it disgusting and upsetting that never mind what we do, it's all about what you do. Because it's either, a bomb set off in London, or a bloody guy's been shot dead or stabbed. It's like that. It feels like that in this country now. But I stand for my country. I always did and I always will. I look at my country as my home. My home I live in. I love it. I enjoy it. I find it disrespectful that some people can't be valuable, or they can't be respectful towards the British people who have lived here for generations, who have had families, who have had friends, who have had fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, great-great-grandfathers, even greater grandfathers live here in this country. I believe that I respect the LGBTQ community, and if you don't, then go back to your country, or if you live in this country, I have to say to you that you are being disrespectful, and you don't loathe anything. You don't earn anything from being disrespectful towards a person because of the way they are. You don't earn nothing. You are unconscious, deliberately making out like you are somewhat special, somewhat that everyone should be proud of. But no, it's not how it should be. It is disrespectful to know that some people can't be honest with other people. It is also disrespectful to see that, never mind what anyone else says, it's all about, what people think of you. It's like, when's it ever gonna end? This is Britain. This is England. This country has been through 2 world wars. Even had a psychotic queen who used to chop people's heads off. Her name was Bloody Mary. Queen Mary. And our country has gone down the drain. I am trying to support my country. I am supporting my country. But there is some points where it just has to stop. Everything in your path has to stop. It doesn't matter if it's a warning sign, or it doesn't matter if it's a bit of a deliberate way of living your life, because people have changed. They have changed, and if you don't like it, if you don't respect it, and if you don't live in this country, I must have to say, go back to your own country, because I don't like disrespectful people, especially towards the LGBT community, or towards people that have worked their whole lives in this country, that have supported our culture, supported the charities of Britain, supported our kings and queens, supported our prime ministers, even though that our prime ministers are bitches. I have to say that I believe that we need to stop hating, and we need more love in this country. We need more respect in this country. We need more people to look into people as human beings, and to see that there's not so many people out there that want to live or want to sustain a life that they live. It's upsetting to see, and it's atrocious, it's unbearable, and it's disgusting for people to say that there's ways of living of life, like being a girl. People can be disrespectful to that as well. They can laugh at you for that. That's disrespectful. Coming out gay, and then people looking at you like you are a weirdo. And the same coming out as a girl. They're both disrespectful. It's disrespectful to speak to somebody who has come out as gay or trans, or even want to become a girl. I find it disrespectful to see that other people rather live a life of disgrace and unhappiness and despair and everything underneath the sun that makes our country different, then I believe that every country is different. It doesn't matter about the religion. It matters about what they do in their country. I take that back, but it does matter about the religion and also their food and what they do in their culture. But for them to come up to this country and say that we're not allowed to do what we want in our own country is a bit disrespectful and disgusting. I find it a little bit horrible, disgraceful, and I believe that you have no rights at all to be here if you have no regard of any other human being in this country. I find it disgusting to see that most people are too scared now to come out because of what people would say or what they would do to them. And that is sad. It's sad to see that that we have such a corrupt system, such a disregard for what people think, for disregard for what people do in life, for what they want to do in life. If they want you to become a army veteran, or they want you to become a soldier, or become a teacher, or want you to become even become a businessman, or even a janitor, or even a school teacher, or even a police officer, or even a fireman, or even a firewoman, or even working industries like Lego, or the Funko Pop industry, or the gaming industry, or the movie industry, or even working in bakeries, or even doing all that. People regard that now. They say to people, you can't do nothing like that. That may be your dreams, but you may not be able to come up with anything like that. It's just disrespectful, and it's regardless to what anyone thinks. It is a current crisis in this country and every other country that I've seen. It is a crisis to see that not many people care, and I find it disrespectful to see that, no matter what anyone else thinks, it doesn't matter if you are a part of the LGBTQ community, or even if you're a dwarf, or even if your skin tone is different, or if you've got disabilities. I find it disrespectful that people can't respect that. They should respect that, and they should always respect that. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you do. I think that if you have no regards for anyone's life or anyone's health or regard to any of that, then I believe that you are a disgrace, or even a homophobe, or racist, or even a regardless to what goes on out there in this country. You have no right at all to speak about others because of the way they live, or the way they are, or what they do, or what they seem to do. I've been watching this TV show called Butterfly, and it's about this young lad who wants to become a girl. His name's Max, and he wants to change his name to Maxine. I feel that is good, and he should come out. And I believe that if you come out, it helps more. It gives you more chances to speak to other people just like you know. Because like I've got ADHD, I've got autism. I want to come out to people just like me. I want to speak to people just like me. But there is some days I feel like committing suicide or killing myself, or regardless to anyone, or just don't want to listen to anyone anymore. Just I feel down sometimes, and it upsets me. It's like people should have chances to live and do what they want to, even if they're a girl or a boy, or if they come out as anything, especially when they come out as something that is more, a way of saying that they want to live that life. If they want to live that life, let them live that life. Because there is some out there who didn't get to live a life just like that, who were gay, who were trans, and who wanted to become a girl, or who were black, who were being bullied in school, who would regard anything, or who were being picked on in school, or being picked on at home as well, and in school. It's disgusting to say that. Doesn't matter what anyone does. All that matters is that you're loving and you're caring and you're respectful and you are there for the person who is going through that time in their life. And some people go through puberty. Thinking of them stuff. Some of them do. And there's some children who want to come out as trans, and who want to come out as gay, or who wants to come out as being a girl. I don't have problems with that. But if you do, then I hope you change your life around, and I hope you sort it out. I hope you get your head straight, you see, because this is what we're going to deal with. This is what we have to do now. We have to love and respect other people for what they are. My Uncle Jamie's gay, I respect him. My friend Kenzie Kelly's gay, I respect him. I respect Brianna Jai. She's trans, I respect her. And coming back to Brianna Jai, I have to say that she was a lovely girl. She was so lovely that people would see her and they'd also be happy, they'd smile and they wanted to hug her. And it's like, she was such a part of the community. She was such a part of Birchwood community. She was such a part of her school as well. She was such a part of Birchwood Community High School. I am near Birchwood High School, Birchwood Community High, and I have a bit of a problem with that school because some of the kids there are a little bit of a bully. And we all know how bullies are. They don't do well in school. They never will, and they never have. They bully people because they think it's fun. They bully poor Brianna Jai, and in the end she had anxiety and she was feeling depressed, and I find that upsetting. So that's all I have to speak about, and that's my thoughts on the LGBTQ community. I feel like people should be respected no matter what, and I stand for human rights. I see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to put any comments down below about how you're feeling about what you feel about, it doesn't matter if you're being trans, or it doesn't matter if you're trans or you're gay, or if you have if you have homosexuality, or if you are black, or if you are a dwarf, or if you are a person that even if you are a tall person or someone like that, you can always come and speak, and I'd like that. I'd like to see your comments about what you think about this video, and I want to know about you for who you are, not for what you I'm there to be a friend, I'm there to be caring, and I'm also there to be loving. And I am not disrespecting you as a person. I am not there for that. I am there to be a friend, to be a loving person, and to look at you as you are, a person, a human being with rights. And that's all I have to say. This is my video on the LGBT. So if you want to put any comments down below, you can. Or if you want to like and subscribe, it doesn't matter what. But I'd like to see your comments about what's going on in your life and how it makes you feel. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you. Bye.